Good. So thank you so much. I want to first thank all of you for letting me join your Sewa Milan Award ceremony and for your leadership education and development program, or lead, I guess, participants. And I also want to thank your chapter coordinator. I saw Rajesh Sharma on there for inviting me today, and also Dr. Suresh Jain, who's the director of Sewa International. I could be mistaken, and if I am, please tell me. But many years ago, I don't know if it's 20 or 15, I was in Gujarat on a trip to India, either in Ahmedabad, I think it was actually in Ahmedabad, and I met with a Sewa group there that was giving out microloans to women, poor women who were basically using the loans to make textiles. And I believe that the week before, or at some time before that, Hillary Clinton, who was the first lady at the time, so it shows you how far back we're going, had been there and had encouraged me to go and see what Sewa was doing. I think it's the same organization, right? That was Sewa International?
That is correct. Then
Exactly.
there was the major program that was run from UK Sewa, but that is correct, Congressman.
Yes, and it was wonderful. We went into these areas that were rather poor, and the microloans and what they were doing were allowing these women to actually, earn a subsistence income, which they might not otherwise have done. But I also know that the Central Jersey chapter, of course, does a lot of things here. So let me thank all the students that volunteered, those receiving the President's Volunteer Service Award, and all the parents present for raising civic-minded children. I know the kinds of things you've been doing, whether, particularly during COVID. We've had a tough 2 or 3 years now, right, because of COVID. And so a lot of this volunteer work has been in hospitals, distributing PPE, serving meals to those who are hungry, helping seniors get groceries during the COVID-19 pandemic, and even helping at some of the vaccine and testing centers that have been set up. So what these students are doing is really important, and I just think really so commendable. I also was paying attention to the opening ceremony, and it was clear when you were reading some of the things in Sanskrit that Hinduism teaches us that protecting our community is part of our dharma or duty, and that that this is something that has to be a major focus of your life. And I think it also has to do with being a good citizen. Not only is it something that the religion teaches us, but also it's about being a good citizen and carrying out civic duties, understanding all that, and getting involved in the community, particularly in these troubling times. So all I can say is that this is really important. We congratulate the students for all they do. I did want to mention one thing before I conclude, and that is that I have, I guess a little self-promotion here, that I have what's called the Youth Advisory Council for high school students. And some of the students may already participate in that, others may not. But every year we have about 100 students from Middlesex and Monmouth counties that join the Advisory Council, and they learn about current issues facing the community. They also do volunteer work and help with the community. So if anyone is interested in that, please don't hesitate to contact me. We have offices in Middlesex and Monmouth counties, and we have a website that you can also look for if the students, this is at the high school level, would like to join the Youth Advisory Council. But let me just conclude by saying that I really want you to continue to be involved in Sewa and in your communities. This is really important for the future of our country. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to join with you today. Take care.